Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Ferragamo Intense Leather. So again, I'm gonna say that I'm sorry with being outside with all the wind and the noise, but if you haven't seen my other videos, I'm having renovation inside and it's even more noisy, even though it doesn't seem possible with all the wind right now. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm gonna try to speak when the wind calms and stuff like that. So let's go with the presentation. The bottle only says Ferragamo and Salvatore Ferragamo. Nowhere on the bottle it says Intense Leather, which is bad if you have many of those little bottles of like the original Ferragamo. The little box looks like this, and it shows the bottle inside. And there is a little bit of text inside of it. I'm gonna read it to you. And it says, Contrasted Radiance, Mandarin, Pink Peppercorn, Clary Sage Absolute, Intimate Authenticity, Anarcha Apple Accord, Lily of the Valley, Orris Accord, Seductive Journey, Oak Moss, Ferragamo Intense Leather Accord, Musks. And it says, Leathery, Aromatic, Salty. So let's write this down. So on paper, there is a sweet leather scent, or note, or accord. There's a little bit of apple, but it's not super intense. On my skin, it's way more intense. I'm gonna go on that part after, but there's a bit of apple, sweet apple note, a little bit, tiny bit of orange or mandarin orange, and tiny little bit of iris too. I'm picking up some sage, and a little bit of lily of the valley. Also in it, I would say that I'm picking up some note that is really hard to describe. It feels like it's kind of hidden behind everything. I would say that's probably what makes the earthy note or the oak moss or something like that. Kind of a mossy note really in the background that's really, really well linked in the leather accord. Now on my skin, what I'm picking up, it smells extremely like Boss Bottled. And for me, this fragrance is a big mix of Ombre Leather by Tom Ford that you remove the jasmine and that you replace it by the apple note of Boss Bottled. This is the best way I can describe it. It's a lot like Boss Bottled on my skin with a hint of leather. As it dries down, there's more leather. In the opening, as I said, there's a lot of apple that's there. There's also a little bit of mandarin orange and a little bit of iris. As it keeps drying down, there's some leather that takes off and some earthy note also, and a little bit of musk. I would say the leather is not bold, it's really soft, mild. It says it's called intense leather, but it's not intense at all. If you're someone that really enjoy those big hardcore leather fragrance, you're gonna be disappointed. If you like nice, clean, sweet fragrance, a bit playful, and you like the note of leather just to be there, if you like ombre leather, that's that kind of fragrance, you're gonna enjoy it. And to keep going with my description, as it dries down, the fragrance turns more into musk, and at the end it's only musk. Fragrance lasts about 7 to 12 hours on my skin, and the projection was average. A little bubble around me, people were able to smell it. Now for the complete note breakdown, top notes are mandarin orange, clary sage, and pink pepper. Heart notes are iris, red apple, and lily of the valley. And the base notes are leather, earthy note, oak moss, and musk. And where I would see this fragrance, it could be a good business fragrance. If you're the kind of person that likes sweet fragrance, like more cheerful or dating fragrance or clubbing fragrance, that type of fragrance, and you need something to wear that is nice and elegant and that got a little bit more strength than softness, even not like power and projection, just like something that feels a bit more masculine, elegant. That could be it. If you're the kind of person that enjoy old school fragrance or hard leather fragrance or really powerful masculine fragrance, might be a bit too soft for you. At the opposite, as a dating fragrance, if you're the kind of person that enjoy those like cheerful, playful fragrance or date clubbing fragrance, you might not like it. But if you're someone that enjoy hard, strong fragrance, masculine fragrance, thing with oak moss, aldehyde, strong leather fragrance, and you want some things more calm or sweet and seductive, that could be a good one. In the summer-winter spectrum, I would say it will fall straight in the middle, maybe like a tiny bit toward winter because of type of smell, though it won't project too much for summer. Maybe in the first couple minutes that you just sprayed it, if you go straight outside and it's a heat wave, maybe a bit too hard. Also, if you're living in a place like Phoenix, Arizona, I don't know why I always use that city as an example, but if you live in a place like that, it's crazy hot in summer, might not be good. And in winter, I don't think it'll project like crazy, and it will be really easy to smell, but shouldn't be so bad. And as an everyday scent, I think it could be nice. It's not quite that type of fragrance, but it kind of works in every world. It's elegant and it's sweet, it's playful a little bit, and it's strong, masculine, and powerful at the same time. I think it's a nice mix. It's really interesting fragrance. The more I smell it, the more I enjoy it. And it lasts the whole day, so it could be a good fragrance as an everyday. Also, where I would see this fragrance is it's as in like every situation, a versatile fragrance. It will do a good job as a business fragrance, not a great, but a good job as a business fragrance. And it will look like something specialized as a business fragrance. Could be the same as a dating fragrance, not quite as an everyday fragrance, though it will work. Won't look like a typical everyday fragrance, but it will do a good job. And if you're going on a trip or something like that, and you can only bring one bottle with you. For example, you're taking everything with you on a plane, and you're not allowed to have more than 10 bottles of everything, including toothpaste, soap, and all. That could be a good bottle to bring on a trip and to have it kind of fits every situation. And yet, saying so, I would say that this is who I would see wearing this fragrance. A businessman, maybe an entrepreneur, maybe a public speaker, maybe just someone that do business and have to do a lot of travel. And I would see that as his go-to fragrance to just bring with him on the plane and to be able to wear in any kind of occasion. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. And if you try this fragrance or any other one in that Ferragamo line with that kind of bottle, tell me what you think about it and which of these bottles also are really nice and I should try. So thanks for watching and see you soon.